Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with a brand new video, finally. Sorry I'm a little bit late to this, but I had a really busy week and I was going a little too ambitious with the video idea, so I reeled it back in a little bit because I wanted to get something out. But yeah, today we're going to be starting up a new series called Victory Road to Master Ball, and I'm going to be doing this every season. The main premise of this is to have a challenge that we're going to follow for each season in order to hit Master Ball. So we're starting off first with kind of my classic non-EX. I don't make a lot of like EX decks, so I figured that's how we would start it off. We'll do some more interesting things in the future, so it'll be a little bit more challenging than this even. But yeah, I've definitely noticed that rank is super competitive and very grindy. It's seeming like people need roughly 300 games to 350 games played in order to get to Master Ball. So it's taking a while. I think that's roughly with like a 60 to 55% win rate. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I've been having so much more fun on the game, just trying to be competitive and making more competitive decks. And I've definitely leaned into some more meta decks, I'd say. But I feel like as I get back into this like competitive play style, I'll be able to bring up some new decks. We do have one deck that isn't really that popular in the meta right now that I think it's pretty cool. Two of the other ones I've been seeing people post around and playing a lot. Yeah, I'm just going to run through my renditions of the deck and kind of talk through the playthroughs, and then we'll have some gameplay right after that. And also, I just forgot to mention that there's going to be like 2 or 3 episodes of this for each season. Obviously, I can't include all of the gameplays because it does require a lot of games in order to get to Master Ball. But we do stream 2 to 3 times a week, so you can check out our games there. I'm doing most of my competitive games on stream. Before we get into the decks, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below what deck you've been playing. If you haven't been playing ranked that much, I definitely recommend sticking to somewhere between 1 and 3 decks just so you get a better play style of the deck and understand it pretty thoroughly. But anyways, let's jump into those decks. All right. So here we are in the decks. And the first deck is probably going to look pretty similar to you all because I know that Lucario Rampardos is a pretty meta relevant deck. This deck does pretty well in tournaments, and I think it does especially well in ranked because a lot of people are playing heavy EX decks like Darkrai Giratina Mewtwo, Dialga, Arceus. Those are pretty much like everything I've been seeing in ranked. There are a lot of people playing this deck as well, and this is what I've been playing most of the time. I changed around cards a little bit from some decks I found online just to fit how I preferred playing the deck, and also to counter if we get a mirror matchup, because mirror matchups with this deck ultimately leads to whoever gets second is going to win unless we kind of do a couple of different things. So what I did for that, I don't know if I was running the absolute most used version of this deck, but the one I was using and I'd found doing well in tournaments only ran 1 Rampardos. I decided to switch to 2 Rampardos lines just because hitting that Rampardos a little bit quicker or potentially having a second one that you can build up can be super helpful for non-EX decks, and it's honestly just good to get this out quick, even if it is EX deck. So if you get Rampardos out quick, then you're going to be in a good position. This is going to be able to basically one-shot any Pokemon, especially if you have your Lucarios in the background. Marshadow's just like a safety. If you don't hit your curve right away with Rampardos, it can be good to have Marshadow in as a backup. I'm only playing 1 of him. I know some people play 2 of him, but I feel like just having 1 in the deck is fine. Usually I feel like you don't need Marshadow right away, and when I had 2 of him in the deck, I felt like I was drawing him at the start more often than I wanted to. So I just decided to do 1 Marshadow instead of 2, and I kind of have felt like that's been working a little bit better. Most of the time though, you want to start off with their Sudowoodo just because everyone's playing like EX Pokemon right now, so it's pretty common that you want to start with that. The Pokeballs, Skull Fossils, and Researches are pretty standard. We have 1 Leaf in here because basically all of our Pokemon can utilize this. It can be a good way to get out our Lucario and keep its energy on there. It could be a good way to get out our Sudowoodo early if we need to, or to pull out our Rampardos or Greninja. Now, I've been tossing around having Cyrus and Sabrina. I think Sabrina works pretty well in this deck, and I think some people do run both of them. I've seen people not have a Leaf in here, or they'll take out the second Rampardos and put a Sabrina in. Most of the time, I feel like I'm pretty fine with just having a Cyrus. There probably are some instances where I would use a Sabrina earlier in the game or something like that, but I think I've been able to get by without it. And then we have our red in here. I think this is just a great card to be playing in ranked game modes. A lot of the time people will put a cape on their Darkrai or their Giratina and they think they'll be fine. But then you can surprise them and do the red, maybe also drop a Lucario down that turn, so you're adding 40 damage to your attack, and it can be a nice sneaky combo, keep people on their toes a little bit. So yeah, this is the version of the deck I've been enjoying the most. I feel like this is the version that kind of works the best for me, but if you feel like you don't need the second Rampardos, go for it, take it out, put in another supporter. I think honestly another Sabrina or another red could be good in this deck. And yeah, let's head into the next deck. All right, and the next deck is a Meowscarada deck, and this is definitely becoming more popular in ranked just because so many people are playing EX Pokemon, and Meowscarada is just insane against EX Pokemon. If you don't know, they do 70 more damage on EX Pokemon on their attack, so that's 130 damage. This is insane against Darkrai because that does 150 damage at a base. When you add red on top of that, you're doing 170, which is crazy. Well, to a Darkrai, you're doing 150 to everything else, but that's going to take out most Pokemon. So most people are playing this deck with Executor, and to me, that deck feels fine, but I actually prefer this version over it. And the main reason I do is because you really want to have the potential to attack with both Meowscaradas. And I feel like people that are playing the Executor line give up 2 points with their Executor because they either aren't able to retreat it out, or they just get caught in a tough situation and they have to get rid of it, or they're just using it as a shield or something along those lines. But in these ranked matches where there's a lot of EX Pokemon, I think that you want to have a backup Meowscarada. You can have one come in, put damage on their first one. If it happens to get taken out, that's all right, because you're building up your second one and you're going to be able to bring that in right afterwards. We have Farfetch'd in here as a safety net. This is mainly what you want to start out with, just to start putting down some damage and kind of put up a little bit of buffer. I also put Rocky Helmets in this deck because a lot of basic Pokemon are at 60 HP. So if you're going first, you can put your Rocky Helmet on your Farfetch'd and your opponent's not going to want to attack it because then you can one-shot with your Farfetch'd right after. So I like playing Rocky Helmet with Farfetch'd. I know that it could benefit from having more HP and a cape could be nice on it, but I think just having that threat can actually delay them from attacking and put you in a pretty good position. And honestly, you'll want to delay a little bit just so you have time to build up your Meowscarada and hopefully start your second line as well. Now, I am a fan of drawing tech, but to me in ranked, this ability, which is just like Caterpies, feels kind of slow unless you're going second. So if I'm going second, I might try to get in a draw on a Pokemon if I have my Sprigatito. But if I'm not going second, I typically try to just play out my Farfetch'd in the front. And then on top of that, we have some standard cards. So we got 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Researches, 2 Ericas, Cyrus. I think Cyrus works a little bit better in this deck because you don't always one-shot your opponent. So it's good to have something that can pull it back in. And then we have Iono. I think Iono is a needed card in any deck that's running stage 2 Pokemon. Just helps you more consistently hit your line that you're going for. And I would love to have 2 Ionas in this deck, but it feels like a pretty tight list to me, so I was having trouble getting it in. And then we have 2 reds in here. This is just to increase our chances of drawing these early and start laying down those damage on the EX Pokemon, or one-shot them if we have one of these and have our Meowscarada built up. As I said earlier, it's a lot of damage that you can put down with these. And yeah. So yeah, something you might notice, this deck can struggle a little bit against non-EX decks. The main non-EX decks people are playing are the Rampardos Lucario deck that we just looked at. And a lot of the Pokemon in that deck are weak to grass. So this actually does pretty well against them just for that reason. Obviously, the main downside is that Sprigatito isn't able to attack, so you do need to build up to your Florigato. We love Gato. Start laying down some damage with that. But yeah, all around, I really like Meowscarada. I think it's a super solid card, and I did a decent amount of testing around with other cards to play with this. I think just Farfetch'd is plain and easy, makes it a strong deck. There are some other good options as well, but I feel like I really enjoy just standard old Farfetch'd in this deck. So yeah, let's hop into the last and final deck. All right, so the last deck is a little bit more unique. I haven't been seeing people playing this at all. When I saw Red announced, this came to me in like a fever dream, and I was like, I have to make this deck, test it out. And I really like this. I think this is a great deck. So yeah, and here we have 2 Froakie, 2 Frogadier, 2 Greninja, 2 Druddigon, 1 Tauros, 2 Pokeball, 2 Rocky Helmet, 2 Research, 2 Leaf, 2 Cyrus and 1 red. So a lot of twos. So yeah, the main thing we're trying to do in this deck is hide behind our Druddigons and build up our Tauros, or build up our second Druddigon, and also build up one of our, if not both, of our Greninjas. Most of the time though, I'm mainly aiming to build one of these up unless I don't hit one of my Druddigons or my Tauros or something like that. But most of the time we end up just building one of these Greninjas. And this deck is really utilizing Greninja's ability with Cyrus. So what we can do with Greninja is we can use its ability attack to put damage on any Pokemon that we want and pull it in with Cyrus. This can be a super deadly combo with our Tauros, just because we're able to maybe hit a EX Pokemon in the back line, pull it in with 20 damage off, and then put 120 damage on it. So for counting, that's 140 damage. And most of the time that's just gonna be enough. If it's not, next turn, then we just clean that up with the Greninja, and then we can attack again or attack with our Druddigon if we have that built up as well. One thing I'll say about this deck is that it does take a little bit to build up, so you really want to stall out with your Druddigon and get that out front as soon as possible as you can. That's why we have 2 Leafs in here, because we want to be able to pull our other Pokemon back, get the Druddigons out front, and the Leafs are super helpful to do so. We also have Rocky Helmets in here, and that's just because this deck doesn't really, as I mentioned, ramp out quickly. So just being able to put down the damage with the Rocky Helmet can be super helpful. Along with that, if you put a Rocky Helmet on your Druddigon, most people don't want to attack that unless they're putting out a significant amount of damage. So usually that deters people from attacking at the start and gives you a little bit more time, which is nice. But yeah, most of the time you really only need to build up one of these. So if you don't hit your Tauros early, then you can build up your second Druddigon or build up your first Druddigon. Depends on what your draws are like. We are running both water and fire energy in this deck, and that is just because we want to be able to have the potential attack with Druddigon. Also, our goal is to attack with the Druddigon or Tauros, so having the Greninja in the background is pretty common. We don't necessarily need to be attacking with that. If we do have our Froakie and Frogadier up front early game, it requires colorless energy, so there's a good chance we can start laying down damage with that if we end up needing to attack with it. And yeah, this deck has a lot of ways to start chipping away at your opponent right at the start, whether it's Ruskin damage or Rocky Helmet. So usually once you have your Pokemon built up, they're going to be getting close to in range of being able to be taken out by that Pokemon. You definitely want to be building up Pokemon in the back lines though, so hopefully you have a second Pokemon draw on, and then you have your Druddigon in the front line. Now when you're not doing this Cyrus combo that I talked about with Greninja, that's going to be your opportunity to use your red. So sometimes it's better to throw down the red earlier than you might need it, even if it's not going to one-shot the Pokemon. If it puts them at low HP, you're going to be able to trip them off with your Greninjas. And yeah, I've really been enjoying this deck. It is definitely a slower play style, so it takes a little bit to build up, but I think it's super powerful and it does really well in this EX meta. So yeah, there's all the decks. We're going to jump into some gameplays. This will be games up until Ultra Ball 1, and then I'll be showcasing the rest of the games on our climb in the next video. If it gets too long, I might break it up into 3 videos, but I'm pretty sure that this will just be in 2 video parts. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy, and let's head into those games. Level up time. We're on a winning streak as well. The winning streak is really when you start leveling quick. You just get so many more points. That's why I feel like Ultra Ball is just going to be a super grind. There's no winning streak. We got ads in a minute and a half. Most of y'all do, not all of y'all. Meow. Uh-oh. Got perfect draws. Love to see some perfect draws. Oh my god, really perfect draws? I mean, we got pretty good draws as well, so I'm not complaining. Although I am kind of complaining. A little bit. I'm trying to not lose my streak, though. We'll get Sudowoodo in. Get our Pokeballs up. Sudowoodo's not a good hit. We don't need our second one. Marshadow's good. Lucario's good. We can't Leaf, though. Maybe we don't attack here. Just go right into the Sudowoodo. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We're just gonna put in our second Sudowoodo, but we'll get our Marshadow primed up. Uh-oh. My dude's got a cape. I wish I added the cape in the photo, so I could tell that he actually was wearing it. Should we save our Leaf? They ramp up fully. They can't attack next turn, though. We'll save. We'll save the Leaf. There's some situations we get into. That's good to have her. Boom. Praying for no potions. They could just retreat out, though. Seems like they're probably gonna Leaf out here. Oh, they don't? Kind of just hoping to hit our other Lucario, or I maybe shouldn't have put in this Riolo here. Kind of need to hit a red here. Do we retreat to the Sudowoodo? I guess so. I think we're fine with the Cyrus now. Potion, yeah, potion doesn't save them. They need 2 potions. We still take out 2 potions though. We do 120, they go down to 80, then go up to 120. I mean, that's fine. Not really worried about this. If we had a red. If we had a red. Yeah, we're just good though, right? What do they do? What do they do? Nothing to do. Just hoping that I don't have a Cyrus. There she blows. Aw, Miwa's posing. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog you got there. If anyone wants to compliment Miwa, feel free. She loves compliments. Oh my god, so many points. Alright, 38? Sheesh. Looking handsome. Who is that? We mewing over here? How do I mew? How do I mew? What do we got? Who are we playing against? Fire? I feel like Sudowoodo should have a weakness to fire, but what do I know? What do I know? Oh, not bad for us, actually. Pretty good draws. If we can hit a Riolu soon, that'd be pretty good. Hey, yo, what's up, Kale? How's it going? Meow? No, you gotta mew. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Should I do a mew stream where I'll learn how to mew better? Huh? What are you talking about? Meow? What's going on, Kale? Sheesh. Oh my god, Bonk. Bonk looks so handsome. Alright, can we get a Riolu here? We do, nice. Pretty good pulls for us. We do have the Leaf, so we could come in and take out this Moltres next turn. And then if we draw a red, we're chilling. Or if we draw a Lucario, we're also chilling. Gotta poop? Thanks for the announcement. Let's pin it. Pin the poop. Pin that poop. I hope he went to go and then comes back to the pinned message. Alright. We Prage. Prage for no Charizard. Also, some Lucarios up in this B would be good. They don't have Charizard, they put in their Moltres here. Oh, I think they have it. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a longer game. Bye-bye, Rampardos. Sheesh, yo, chill, chill. Yo, chill, chill. Alright, we have our other Cranidos. Ooh, we could pull a Marshadow though here. Oh, we hit Sudowoodo. I don't really want our other Sudowoodo. It might have a Dawn. Yo, what is that? Is that a polar bear? Wait, what is that? Huh? I think we gotta put this on here in case we need to retreat next turn. I don't think we will. We got 5 cards in deck and we need kind of all of them. It's kind of a bummer we didn't hit our Marshadow. They have a Dawn. Things ain't looking good for us. Could still be fine. We just really need to hit a Rampardos. We hit a red. Alright, next turn, we really need to hit a Rampardos. I think we do this for retreating out. I guess we can do that next turn if we need to do that. We'll just do this, I guess. Where are our Lucarios? 2 out of 4 cards are Lucario. Bruh. I've been waiting for them. I've been waiting. We gotta hit one next turn, right? I think we win no matter what, right? We could not win. Oh, we win, okay. Chillin'. Let's see if they let me finish. I don't think they will. W. 2-2, let's go. Let's get on a bit of a streak here. I do... Oh, I hate when we start with Marshadow. It's the worst start. I do have some, like, decent luck, though. But I also am not free to play. Sudo. Alright, let's try to get Sudo in here. I do have Leafs in this deck, but I have no other way to retreat. Oh, okay. Got the Rampardos. Yeah, going first with Marshadow first is a little bit awkward for us. They're just gonna ramp so quick. We'll only get one attack with our Sudowoodo. They're just ramping up. If they don't have any other Pokemon, though, we just take it out with the Rampardos. Oh, we could even do this. We hit the leaf. The leaf is great for us. Might hold on to the Rampardos here. I'm just putting that Sudowoodo in case they Sabrina us here. We kind of need another Pokemon. I wonder if they're just playing Giratina. Yeah, they can't attack. I guess they're just not gonna attack, yeah. I mean, we just retreat next turn. There's nothing they can do, right? They just needed a draw. I mean, even if they draw their other Giratina now, I don't think they have enough time to ramp up. We'll just save our red for the Rampardos. Mewtwo's not a problem. Yeah, we just retreat out here. Red, Rampardos, the Mewtwo. Or they take us out. Should be good, unless they have another draw, or if we just don't hit our Cyrus. That's a great hit for us. Just fill up the Marshadow, might as well. They need another Pokemon draw, and we need to not hit. I mean, we just put Marshadow in. They can't take us out here. They need a lot to go right. Should just be chilling. Uh-oh, are they gonna leave? Pray for a no leave. Pray for no leaves today in our stream. Should I get a leave counter? How many people just decided to leave, drop their phone, walk away? One win down. Over main. 2-win streak. I guess I got a win last night. Close it out with the cat. No emblems. Huh? Why not? Oh, I think I have a pack I can open as well. Starting with a kitty. We're going second as well, so we can sneak a little cry in. Hopefully we hit Gato with the cry. A Gato of the Flora variety would be nice. Ooh, get a Meow. The helmet really isn't going to be doing much. Let's calculate this out. Oh my god, of course we don't. Of course we don't. Why would we? Why would we? Flora does 60 to Darkrai, and then... Yes, we don't need reds at all. Just putting on the back one, so they probably have a leaf in hand. Can we get a research? Research hit? Oh my god. Let's go. Fantastic news. We take this Darkrai out next turn. We do need another Pokemon on backup. But we have an Erica as well, so we'll probably do that. Please, please. They could have leafed out there. That would have been bad. Oh my god, not two. Oh my god, that's so annoying. What the heck? What the heck? They couldn't have just hit one? Alright, well, we got a Pokeball. What an annoying hit there. I don't really want to retreat, because they're just gonna one-shot this. If this hits again, man, I'm leaving. Oh my god, what the heck? Why did they deserve luck? They're playing such a dumb deck. Oh my, I'm calm. They don't deserve luck. Oh my god, so annoying. I think we gotta retreat, right? We got a Sprigatito. We have another bird. Yeah, Darkrai is honestly the most annoying Pokemon to me. There's just so many decks it goes in that it's just so annoying. I mean, they're doing 90 to us. Just like it with Druddigon, it with Weavile, it with Magnezone, it with Giratina. Very annoying. All very annoying combos. All very annoying combos indeed. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm just being salty over here though. What did they just play? Research? We still take it out with the red. Oh, we have the helmet as well too. We actually don't need the red. I'll trade 1 point for 2. Might as well not waste the red. Should I Iona here? Just speed up our evolve with Florigato, hopefully. No Florigato, great. It would be nice to have like, just like, you know, a little bit. Just get, oh, I mean, I just win, right? I just win, yeah. They can't attack me here. How did we win after all of that? How did we win after all of that? That's crazy. My man got the most insane team grunt luck that entire game. Alright, I need to chill a little bit. I need to chill. I'm calm, I'm calm. I swear I'm calm. It is nice to be playing more Pokemon in my deck, because I've mainly just been playing Beedrill by himself. And it's like, if you lose one Beedrill, you're like, uh-oh. So I don't know if it's the best idea, but I was doing pretty good with it. So maybe it's fine. Really good draws from us. I could have maybe not put that in, actually. Probably should not have put... Probably should have held. I don't know why I did that. Not paying attention. At least we can get some cries in here, though. I'm really excited for the event. The full art Sprigatito looks so good. Or it's just the premium pass. Which kind of stinks, because you only can get one of those. I wish you could get 2. I don't know why they wouldn't make it so you can get 2 of them. We hit the evolve. We'll just get a cry in here. I think this like always... Well, we have a good chance of hitting the other Florigato. Or it's the other Meow. It's the other Meow. We Could just Iona next turn though. Yo. I do have both the Meows though. Do I evolve to the other Meow? Maybe I evolve to the other Meow and then Iono. And then if I cry, it's gonna pull the cards. Do I Pokeball? I think we just save the Pokeball, or I don't know. What is the correct line? Do you Pokeball first? I don't really care about the Farfetch'd. It does thin out the deck slightly. Oh, we hit the Florgato. I guess maybe we just evolve this one. It's gonna take 2 attacks for this no matter what. I wonder if they're like Cyrus ever? Or retreat into Glade? I guess it's better to have this one up with the Rocky Helmet. They could retreat into Glade. What is Galade's health? 170? So we would take that out with the red. Retreat out! Let's do it! I dare you. Oh, they're not doing it? We'll just, I guess, Erica here. We have another one in the deck still. An interesting play. Should I Cyrus? I feel like they just bring in Marshadow. Let's do it. They could Cyrus us here. They would Marshadow, Cyrus. Would be a good play. Probably should have put in Farfetch'd. What am I doing? Yeah, there's Tauros. We hit our other Erica. I think we're relatively fine. Their Gallade's doing... What is it? 110? Okay. We just don't put this Farfetch'd in. If the Gallade attacks us, we one-shot it, so... Well, the thing is, though, if they retreat here, they can finish us off with the Marshadow, right? If they attack with a Marshadow here, we can Erica, and we'll be fine. Nice, okay. I don't know exactly why they would do that. Can I double up the helmet? We just have a ton of Ericas. We don't have any more Cyrus, though. They might just stall out until they hit their line. I mean, can they, though? I feel like there's no way for them to win now. They would have to not attack with Gallade. They can't attack here. I don't think there's a way for them to win. Gotta bring him in now. Or bring in the other one. Maybe they're hoping I, like, misslipped and... See you. See you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they could do. Yeah, they should have just not attacked with the Marshadow. They should have retreated and attacked there, and then they would have been fine. A good win. A good win. Let's go. Alright, I'll do one more game, and then I really gotta wrap. Back to the Tauros deck. Tauros. Jay don't lose. Let's see, let's see. Oh no, going first. Not bad starting draws, though. I wonder if they're being a bee. Oh no, they're being a cat? Oh, not bad. Alright, I guess we'll fill up the back one then. Well, honestly... yeah, let's fill up the back one. If they hit the perfect line, then they can take us out. Looks like they're gonna be crying. Wah, wah. Can we get a Greninja? We'll hold on putting the second one in for now. Or maybe I should have put it in, because I don't think they're playing EX. They could be playing eggs, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna put this one in, dude. Blue? Oh, we got lights? Alright, we'll change them to blue lights. Do we want like a deep blue? Or do we want just a classic blue? A deep blue. Like the ocean. I wish I was hitting my helmets right now. I think I'm just gonna put this in, because I don't know if they run. Alright. Is this a good one? Ooh, feels very oceany. Oh no! I might actually put in Froakie here. Toss out old Froakie. So we could get an attack off with his Druddigon. Could be quite good. They won't be able to one-shot our Druddigon, so... should just be good. They can't attack our Druddigon back, so they need to have a Sabrina after this. They've already used a Sabrina, so... the likelihood of them having another Sabrina is probably pretty small. I guess we might as well just put a helmet on here. Yeah, so they just can't attack us here at all if they lose. Unless they have a potion or something, but is it worth it for them? I really don't think it's worth it. They need an Erica and another potion. That puts them at 110. Still not good enough. They need another Pokemon. Hey, let's go. Oh no, I finished my apple drink. Oh, Miwa found the treat. Good start. Whenever we start with Druddigon and a helmet, it's a good start. Oh, not anymore. That immediately went downhill. Oh. Hopefully this hits a Froakie. Nice. Do I build on the Druddigon? I don't even know. You know, sometimes I tried so hard and I got so far, but you know, just in the end, it doesn't even matter. So, you know. You know. What's the point in trying? What's the point? What's the point? I think if we get Tauros soon, we just start building on the Tauros. But in the meantime, we're building on this boy. I feel like everyone's just playing OG Charizard. Lots of OG Zard. People are definitely shifting away from Arceus, I've noticed. I think that's because of the bee. Oh, we got the bull. Do I shift what I'm doing to play the bull? I think we'll stay on this. A Greninja would be great here. Would love a Greninja. Some hurry on the track. Come on, Greninja. One time for the Greninja. Bro, I already have these cards in my hand. Next turn. Oh my god, there's 5 cards in the deck. 1 full Greninja line and 1 Greninja. What is this? What is this? What is the other one? A Pokeball? No. What is the other one? Bro, what has my luck been with drawing recently? It's so bad. The bad draws are real. I mean, we will be able to take out the Charizard. If they choose to attack here. Put 40 on it, and then... Oh, they're not attacking, okay. Oh, they're attacking with this? Interesting. Come on, can we please get a Greninja? Bro! What in the world? What is this? Where am I? What's going on? Alright, well, we'll be getting a Greninja soon. So you know what? We're just gonna cook. We're just gonna start cooking. No, I don't. I have like no room for her in this deck. I've got no room. Alright, so they gotta retreat out here. Because there's no real reason for them to attack with the Moltres. Because then they just lose it and they don't get a kill. So they retreat here. As long as we get a Greninja and not draw our Froakie Frogadier next. If we could just get one Greninja in the next 2 draws, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It would be so great if we could get that to happen. They might have a Sabrina though. I am definitely worried about a Sabrina. So that's why I would prefer to hit it this turn. Oh my god, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank freaking goodness. Okay, because now we can just sack the Greninja here if they Sabrina us. And we're just chilling. Yeah. I don't think there's anything they can do. Get a cape. Okay, that's all we needed, actually. Holy crap. Very lucky. Very lucky. Super lucky. And no potion. So good. We didn't even really need this, actually. We were just beyond good. Let's go! Taking out a Zard. W. Alright, now we just need 11 wins. 11 wins. It's such a grind in Ultra Ball. I don't get how people did it so quickly to Master Ball. They honestly probably, like, did not lose. Time to get some packs. I might continue my adventure for Lieutenant Surge. Oh, we're going second? I kind of want to go first. Because we have the Frogadier. Oh, are they leaving? Give me a free win, please. I need it. I need to feel better. I can't handle... My mental can't handle 2 losses in a row. It breaks me down. Oh, what are they doing? Are they looking? Are we looking for my stream? I hope not. I'm not streaming, I promise. Well, we hit the full Greninja line. We have a Cyrus as well, too. So maybe we can pull this little fishy up. What are we doing, bud? What's going on? Ouch. Alright, I guess we can just skip the attack, right? Yeah, honestly, we might as well just skip the attack. Oh, we hit 2 Frogadiers? Crazy. Crazy. We have a water on deck as well, so... Let's just throw this one on the Druddigon. It honestly could be safer if they don't Gyarados here to just take that out. Might just do that. It's kind of a waste of attack, but not really. Sleepy. What do we think? Should I take out this Magikarp? I feel like I should. I feel like it makes sense to. They're gonna Palkia attack us though. I feel like they gotta draw a Gyarados soon. YOLO. I'll just pray for no heads, honestly. Honestly, not the worst scenario, though, if they hit heads. We can still be pretty good. The heads. Unfortunate. We hit the Greninja though, that's great. Can we get a helmet? Nice. Let's go. Alright, there's no way they get 2 heads in a row, right? Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. It's quite a risky attack for them to go for. They just lose if they don't get heads. I guess they gotta go for it though. But if they hit this one, there's no way they hit 3 in a row, right? There's no way they hit 3. Let's go! W. W. Now they're just gonna be gone. Quite. I'll just show them my cards. Looks like they just left. That's unfortunate. Well, if they're chilling out with us, welcome in. Here's my cards. Bing!